One of my favorite free time activities is hiking. And every once in a while, I'll grab my backpack and I'll be out on the trail for a few days at a time. Now, here's the secret to backpacking. You have to take everything you need, but you don't want to take more than you need. So, for example, it's a good idea to have a rain poncho out there, but you don't want to take a very big one. You want to take one that can fold up pretty small and be pretty lightweight. And it's nice to have a stove in case you want to make a cup of coffee or have a warm meal, boil some water. But you want to take one that weighs about 6 ounces. And of course, you always have to bring toilet paper. That's a good thing to have, but you don't want the jumbo 2-ply roll, so you just take a little packet. See, the point is this: if you're hiking and if you're backpacking, having extra stuff doesn't make it more enjoyable. It just makes it more exhausting. And the same thing is true in life, and the same thing is true on this journey of following Christ. If we're trying to carry a lot of extra stuff, it's just going to slow us down and make us more tired. That's why I love the words of Jesus in Luke chapter 12, verse 15. He says this: "Watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions." Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Now, that phrase is so countercultural because we live in a world that tries to convince us every day that life does consist in an abundance of possessions, that we can somehow find meaning and purpose if we have more stuff in our lives. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful to live in a world where we have access to all kinds of material things. It's all just a click away. But the truth is this: we can have a lot of nice things, but eventually the stuff we own can begin to own us. Because every time I acquire a new possession, it's one more thing in my life that I've got to maintain, and I've got to insure, and I've got to program, and I've got to store, and I've got to use. And eventually all those good things can become a heavy weight. So if we want to follow Christ and follow him fully, we have to travel light. So let me offer you a challenge. Here's my challenge to you. Over the next couple of days, find something you own and just give it away. And maybe there's a person who needs something that you have and you don't really need that thing. Just give it away. Because when we do that, it'll begin to break the grip of materialism on our hearts, and your soul will just feel a little bit lighter.